How's it going, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to fix your hydraulic trolley jack. So if you keep pumping it and there's just like oil leaking, you definitely want to watch this video. So to fix this trolley jack, I had to buy O-rings basically from Harbor Freight, and they didn't sell just one, so I had to buy a whole packet. This is what it looks like, but we're just gonna use one. It was only like $5, so it's not that expensive. The whole box was $5. So yeah, so we're gonna get started and I'll show you where it is that you need to replace the O-ring. So the first thing we want to do is we want to remove the top cap, so this one right here. So you just need a screwdriver and kind of push it forward. That comes right off. So the next thing we gotta do is that we want to remove the safety pins that you see on the sides. Let me zoom in. So this one right here and this one right here. So you just need to bend them a little bit. It's basically like a wire. And that comes right off. So there should be two in this particular model. There are two. You might have just one, depends on the model. So the next thing you want to do is you want to remove these pins over here. You want to push them to the side. Now to remove this one, you might not have enough room, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the screw, this particular knot. I'm going to remove this knot so that I can have a little space. Okay. Now I have a little space to wait for that. So with a screwdriver, I'm just going to push a little bit to make a little room, and then pull it out. And there it goes. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. And finally, I just have to remove this part right here. This is where the O-ring is. Now before I remove that, you may want to put a little rug underneath, because there's gonna be some oil leaking underneath. So to do this, you just have to pull it up. Okay. And this is the O-ring that you have to replace. Let me try to fix the focus on that. Okay, so this particular O-ring, the black O-ring, that's the one you need to replace. Okay, so I have the O-ring here, so all you have to do basically is just pry it out. So I have this little screwdriver. It's gonna help me to just remove it. You don't have to worry about breaking it, because you know it's basically gonna go in the trash. So that's the old O-ring. So in the brand new box that I bought of O-rings, the size that I'm going to use for this particular model, let me see if I can It's this one over here, the P8. It's a 7.8 by 1.9 millimeters. So let me just show you. So this one right here is the old one. Try to fix the focus. So this is the old one and this is the new one. Now in the old one, I don't know if you can see, but there's the edges are kind of rough. The new one, it's basically pretty smooth. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop that in. Okay, so after setting the new O-ring, you should be able to slide it in. Maybe just give it a little tap, because now it's gonna have more pressure than it did before. So I'm just gonna give it a little tap. Okay, so it's in. So before, when I would pump it, I would just see oil coming out and it wouldn't go up at all. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so I see it's coming up. Let me show you. Okay, seems to be working fine, and actually I don't see any oil like it was leaking before, so that's pretty good. Okay, so that went all the way. Okay, so that's basically how you do it. So all you have to do now is just put the pieces back together, put that nut back in there, the little pins back in place. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe for future videos.